Christian Horner has just responded to the threat sent out by star driver Max Verstappen after recent reports of Helmut Marko's suspension made rounds on the internet. According to rumors, Red Bull has suspended Marko based on an investigation of the recent media leaks and is planning to get rid of him in the long term. This news comes out after Horner was cleared of allegations surrounding his controlling behavior. And with this position back in safety, Horner seems to be ready to take revenge. After the announcement was made by Red Bull, which dismissed Horner of all charges, an anonymous mail was sent to critical personnel within Formula One containing evidence against Horner. According to insiders, Helmut Marko and Jos Verstappen had a hand to play in the leak, and these two people want Horner gone from the team. They have had a falling out recently, and the investigation has caused the team to split into two halves. After securing pole position in Jeddah, Max Verstappen spoke to the media, stating that he would consider moving elsewhere if Marko were removed from the team. "If such an important pillar falls away, it is not good for my situation. And I have told the team that," Verstappen said. "He's an important part in my decision-making for the future. For me, Helmut has to stay. I have a lot of respect for him and what we have achieved together. It goes very far. He has built this team together with Dietrich Mateschitz from day one, and he's always been very loyal to the team, to everyone within the team, to make sure that everyone would keep their positions already from back in the day. I think it's also very important, of course, that you give the man a lot of respect for what he has done. And that comes back also to loyalty, and integrity. So, yeah, for sure, it's important that he stays part of the team, also for me. Although Max is in contract with Red Bull until the end of the 2028 season, he has a clause that allows him to exit in case Marko decides to leave the team. Marko has been an essential figure in Max's career, and the 80-year-old is the only person other than his father that the Dutchman trusts. Max is being linked to the empty seat at Mercedes, with Toto Wolff not outright denying the Dutchman's move to the Silver Arrows. Marko stated last week that he is in danger of being fired from the team, and in Bahrain, Max's father said that Horner's presence could be detrimental to the team. Both these people are close to Max, but have hatred for Horner and do not want to be associated with him anymore. They either want to remove Horner by framing him or plan to leave the team themselves if that fails. I'll put it this way, it's difficult to judge, or let's put it this way, ultimately I'll decide for myself what I do, said Marko. The theoretical possibility always exists. I think it's such a complex issue. Again, we want peace in the team. This World Championship will be difficult enough with 24 races, and we have to concentrate on that. The most important thing is that we get back to the sporting side of things and that the team concentrates on what is important. That's working quite well at the moment. Horner previously stated to the media that he believes Max will likely stick around to see the end of his term, and due to his current success, it will not be a wise decision to leave right now. "I'm certain he will see out the remainder of his contract," said Horner. "He has got a great team around him. He's got great faith in that team. We've achieved a lot together. He's committed to an agreement to 2028. From the team side, from Max's side, we are determined to build on the success we've achieved already. Those 55 victories have all come in Red Bull cars. All of the podiums have come in Red Bull racing cars. We are determined to build on that and hopefully add many more in the future." After the Saudi Grand Prix finished, Horner further responded to Max's threat and stated that as Perez's contract ends, he has around 16 drivers lined up, ready to compete for the team next year. He went on to say that the team does not revolve around one person and doesn't force people to stay if they do not want to. "No individual is bigger than the team, and we have a phenomenal car. We've got one seat open for next year, that of Sergio Perez, and I've probably got 16 drivers desperate to be in that car next year," Horner told media. "We all have a common interest, which is the performance of the team, and the team comes first for every single member, from the very top to the very bottom. Without the team working in absolute harmony, it is impossible to achieve performances like this. But if an individual doesn't want to be in the team, we don't force people to be here. The people here, they work in this sport and this team because they want to be here, because they're passionate about what they do. That passion enables us to deliver not average results, but exceptional results, and it is that passion and commitment by every member that is the DNA of Red Bull Racing. That will continue, not just this week, not next week, but to continue what we've done for 20 years for the next 20 years. Although Verstappen is a massive factor in the team's success, currently any driver on the grid would be lucky to get the opportunity to drive for Red Bull. Owing to their current performance, no other team on the grid is close to touching the performance level of the RB20. And Horner knows that Max's threats will only end up backfiring for the young driver. Marco recently also revealed that he has been in talks with Red Bull's chief executive officer, Oliver Mintzlaff. The pair concluded that Marco will continue with Red Bull for at least the remainder of his contract, which has 3 more years before it expires. He told Sky Germany, "We agreed on all points. I will continue here. My contract still has 3 years to run." Marco also commended Verstappen for his statements and added that he is very grateful for the loyalty the driver has shown to him. He further said that calm must return to the team, which has been in turmoil ever since the accusations regarding Horner first came to surface. He also spoke about the rumors that he was behind the screenshot leaks, saying that he barely knows how to use a phone and has never even seen those chats before. "The leaking is complete rubbish," he said. "I'm glad I can manage to use my mobile phone. I've never seen any of these chats." Horner also wants to put these matters behind him and ensure the team is strong for future races. He believes that though the team has had a successful start to the season, future races are not going to be as easy and will require the team to work as one unit. He said that he had talked to Jos Verstappen and they had decided to move on for the sake of Max and the team. He also wanted to do the same with Marco. "The team is very focused on season ahead," he said. "Whilst we had a dominant race in Bahrain, we don't expect it in future races. We are acutely aware of our competitors. You don't achieve the kind of results we've had by not being a united team. To win the race by the margin we did, to achieve a 1-2, the fastest lap pole position, you need to be working in total harmony to achieve those kinds of racing." In the end, only time will tell how the future of the Red Bull team will pan out. It seems that somehow Horner and the management have been able to stop everything from blowing up, but we do not know how long this calm will last. It is certain now that Horner and Marco do not see eye to eye anymore, and Jos and Horner's relationship has also gone beyond repair. It was previously reported that Marco would not be present at the Australian Grand Prix next week, but these latest updates could change this. But for that, we would have to wait at least until team members start arriving at the Albert Park circuit. What do you think of Horner's comments regarding Verstappen? Is Red Bull going to succeed without the Dutchman, or will some other driver on the grid replace Max? Let us know in the comments below. As always, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Formula One news.